So I want to talk a little bit about our soil health journey. I suppose it goes back to when we started the Monitor Farm. We took part in an on-farm study, a field study. We split a field into 3 sections and we studied the effects of how we applied different forms of compost and bagged ferts. So a third of the field was applied with green compost over a 3-year period. A third was food waste compost, premium compost, and the last third was on bagged fert, inorganic fertilizer, effectively. So what we found was on our soils, heavier kind of land at Savock, that the food waste, we improved our not only our soil structure, which effectively probably came from the green compost because there's quite a lot of timber and that in it, but just the nutritional value from the food waste. So what this taught us was that we really needed to understand the principles of our soils a bit better, and making sure we got that a triangle of biological, chemical, and physical, and more balanced. And like I say, we'll work a bit of some heavy land here at Savock. So we knew we wanted more to improve our organic matter. Traditionally, we were then fattening cattle, and we had an element of FYM going on, and we were using compost, but we probably really wanted to improve it or increase it. So how could we improve our soil triangle? So, rotation was key. That was one of the things that we focused on. And like I said, we wanted to try and increase our organic matter, and how we would do that without we either had to go use more compost or increase our find an intensive livestock system. And I suppose that's when we looked at the anaerobic digestion plant on the farm, and that journey kind of started then. And that in itself has ticked a number of the boxes that we were trying to achieve. So that has ultimately allowed us to improve our rotation, because we're able to get grass in the rotation now, which is obviously helping our many elements of our key principles there. And obviously getting the digestate out, both in the liquid and the fibrous forms out onto the land, and able to again get that intensive. We feel we're getting that intensive livestock system. We're producing large quantities of organic material to then apply back on the land. And we believe that is making huge differences. And you'll see maybe from some of the slides that we're now analysing our land, obviously on standard, as everyone does, but we are also measuring our organic matter, and now we're doing our carbon points, and seeing the differences. What we're going to use, how we're going to use them is yet to be seen. It's probably a bit like gathering yield data or soil maps many years ago. I think, but we have to start capturing that data now to allow us to progress.